Alright guys, welcome back to another round of Cyborg Gaming. We're about to start Chapter 7, which we start here in the Poop Shack, and we're going to get a really quick cutscene as soon as we go out this door.
I got it.
Okay, so that is the wasps and bees that we faced earlier. So you can see off to the right, there's actually some cash in that little like honeycomb area. We're gonna go get that. So if you have not gotten all the cash like that's available, highly recommend going and getting as much as you can, as we're gonna need a lot of cash here coming up.
It's you, Mr. Squirrel. I'm so happy to see you again.
Oh, really? I'm happy to see you. Hey, where's the hive gone?
That's just the point. They've stolen it again. And I don't know what to do. My husband hasn't returned yet. He's a fiend. If he were here, he'd sort them out. It's just gonna have to be somebody else.
Oh, really? And who would that be this time, I wonder?
Well, you did help last time. And I don't know who to talk to.
Okay. But what's in it for me?
Money?
Yeah, but it'll have to be double last time.
Double? Okay, yeah.
Treble.
Triple. Okay, get my hive back.
Okay, I'll get it back. Where is it?
Just follow the signs again, but you'll have to go a bit further. It was a deep insurgency mission this time. It won't be as easy, I can tell you.
Really? Deep insurgency. Quadruple. What? Oh, well, okay, fair enough. Oh, hey, look, this looks quite nice over there. I think I'll go over here.
Okay, come back. Quadruple. That'll be $200.
Hang on a sec, my math isn't that good. But I seem to think it was $400.
Okay. Go on then.
Okay, so we're gonna get $400 here coming up, and let's get another life. You can see I don't have very much. Lives aren't too valuable in this game. But we can skip that area again, going to the top where we got the hive initially. Highly recommend you take this part on with full health. So let's go over here. Let's make sure I can make this jump. And get a little closer. And we can make this jump. Should have been some cash. See if it's this one. No. Okay, let's try this again and see if there's anything in there. There is cash in there on the N64 version, and you do need it to get, I am, like, completely lost. So let's go this way and see what happens. Crazy. Did I already get that cash? Alright, well, I would check there. Let's just go in and do the battle. I'm going to have enough money anyways. I just can't remember at this point if I already got the cash or not. So here, we're going to want to jump over these guys. Don't take any damage, as we're going to have a full, blown battle here in just a sec. So we're going to use the hive as our little safe zone and use the turrets that Mrs. B was using earlier in the game. Nope, that's not what I want to do. There we go. So you can see the flags. And you can see the aiming is a little easier than on the N64. You just want to make sure you don't really take any damage at the beginning, because the end wave is going to be pretty... Or, you know, honestly, so far this is a lot easier than the N64. But that final wave is substantially more than that first kind of wave or two. And they should turn red on the screen, or on the map, when they're ready to attack you. So, we got one more here. You can see I'm having to reload every once in a while. But I kind of just keep my eye on the map and move left to right best as possible, because my aiming sucks. And there's a little bit of a delay on the gun for when you are moving around and when you start firing. And you can see this is, you know, the final wave at this point. And I've taken some damage, but I have so much health left, I should be okay. So there was one kind of going in for the attack. And as long as you hit, you know, one or two when you kind of spin around, you should be okay. Kind of like that, I just kind of curve around. Where is he? There he is. And I let the gun do most of the work. I just kind of go left or right, a little bit up and down. Alright, now we're going to have to run with the hive again. Okay. So we have the next part, which is running from the hive, or running with the hive. Very similar to what we did before, just a little bit longer. Oh, calling me a bastard. Ah! Not cool. Not cool. Ha! That's easier. I'll take that. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to get around those guys. I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to do it this way. So, honestly, if you know, you got the lives, I recommend just doing that tactic. And then from here, it's pretty easy. You just keep pushing forward, and you should be okay. And then we just let Mrs. B kind of do her thing. And we can kind of sit back and relax at this point. She'll take care of the rest.
Chew on this, buzzsuckers.
Oh, wow. That is huge. Those are some major guns. I wish I had a chance to use those.
Thank you, Mr. Squirrel. Once again, I would like to thank you for your good service and noble contribution to the bee community. I somewhat begrudgingly present you with these.
I mean, I feel like $400 is a pretty fair price with the fact that we just took on an army of bees.
Oh, want some of us stone?
Yeah, most fun doing.
I hope that's the last thing that happens to us. What could possibly go wrong now? Here's to a wonderful year.
Oh, there's always something that can go wrong. Okay, so at this point, this is what I was talking about with the cash. You're going to want $2,110. So here, I have $2,110, which means I probably did get the stack of cash earlier in the game. Here, this is where we're going to need it. So here, let's jump over this guy, but a little cutscene. we're going to run into something very similar to this later on in the chapter anyways, so you might want to get this practice down where you're just kind of jumping over them. In the N64, they don't really indicate where the worms are, so it is kind of nice seeing the hole. At least I couldn't tell that there was anywhere I could tell where the worms were coming out of on the N64. Okay, so here's our little cutscene and why we need to have the money.
Wanna go for a ride?
Not really.
Not really. What?
Alright.
A ride, yeah. Let's go for a ride.
Alright guys, so we're going for a ride. So be careful here. Just gonna tap it left. We're gonna take out the worms. And you just gotta tap it left slightly. Honestly, the camera angle is probably worse than the actual controls. And we now have access to the next level, or next area, for Chapter 7.
Well, it's been out for some time. It's night.
Okay, so we can use the hive as a locator on where we're going. And we're just gonna jump back here and right in here.
Oh, no. Guess I'm not going back that way.